Hello everyone, welcome to the latest vlog update. This is the final week of September and this is the vlog update. So last week I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for next week, for today. And well, I do now, but the last 7 days have been tremendously stressful and very hard to deal with, especially when you have somebody who's always there creating like negativity and drama. So basically what's been happening the past 7 days since the last vlog I did, obviously, so if you follower of my channel, you know that I've recently split up with my girlfriend, and I've been asked to move out, because we shared a place together, which was her place. And so I've been looking for things to do. Now, when I first found this out, it was like almost a month and a half ago, and obviously, whilst living with her, paying her the rent, my half of the rent and bills, and during this furlough period, barely got any money as it is with the furlough thing. Then basically, in the beginning, it was like I have to pay my way still where I am currently. And I'm like, well, I don't know what choice I've got now to move out. Like, what money have I got? So for the first 2 3 weeks, I was very limited, and I was contacting like the city for help. Anyway, then it turns out my ex said, well, you can actually use your this month's rent and put that down as a deposit for a place of your own. I was like, well, thank you very much, that's really helpful. So that's what I was doing, contacting real estate agencies, getting that sorted. But the thing was, I was finding it difficult because like they do their checks, they do their references checks, the credit checks, and like evidently having good credit is or having no history, sorry, is just the same as having bad credit. So I was finding it very hard to rent a place or to get a landlord to say, yeah, no problem, here you go. Like, I had the money to move in, like I plenty of money to move in. That money wasn't the issue. The issue is that they didn't know me, so therefore it was like they're going, well, we either want 6 months up front, or we want a guarantor. Now again, the only person who I knew, there were two people in my life who I could ask personally, and I kind of discounted one of them off because he told me about, he had this he'd done it for somebody else he knew, and they kind of screwed him over, and I was like, wow, I can't ask him. And the other person was my ex, and she just flat out said no. So I didn't have anybody for a guarantor, and they literally would hang the phone up on you once you say, I haven't got a guarantor. Literally, with one estate agency, that happened. As soon as I said, unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a guarantor, but I can give you 2 months up front, they literally hung the phone up on me without saying goodbye. That was just, I was shocked about that. So literally dashing everywhere to find somewhere. And like, I had a date of the 25th given to me that I had to be out by, the 25th. Now, I had two estate agents that I was waiting to hear back on the Friday, which was last Friday. And they were like, we'll get back in touch with you, which would have been like the Monday or the Saturday, the next working day for them. So my ex-girlfriend said, well, I'll tell you what, if you like, I was waiting to hear back on two properties. One was going to be ready in 2 weeks time, and the other one is ready immediately, but I'm just waiting to hear back from the sort of checks that they do. So my ex-girlfriend said, well, I'll give you an extension. If you get that one that's ready in 2 weeks, you can stay here for 2 weeks and then go on to that one. That's great, thank you very much. Obviously, if not though, it's like come Monday, Tuesday, it's like if the other one says no as well, then it's goodbye, isn't it? You're gonna have to go. So I heard back from the 2 weekser. They're the ones that hung the phone up down on me. And then I contacted on the Monday, I think it was, the other place, and they said, yeah, we're just completing the checks. We'll give you a call back tomorrow when we hear about it. And I was like, this is my last chance, man. If I don't get this one, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go on some homeless register or something. I mean, I'll tell you, I'm quite humbled that some of my people who watch me on Twitch reached out to me personally and was giving me advice. You know, there's one streamer, in fact, who contacted me and said, like, my girlfriend works for the council where we live, can give you loads of advice. And I had a conversation with his missus and gave me loads of advice, which was really helpful. Some of it was already stuff that I'd been told, but some of it was really valuable advice. Anyway, I heard back on the Tuesday about this person from this letting agency, and they basically said they sold it already. Like, it's already gone, I'm afraid. And I'm like, oh, fuck. You know, that was it. So I was like, right, tomorrow then I'm gonna have to ring. I was given a number, by the way, by the city, that when the day you're being made homeless, that you ring this number and we will put you somewhere. And it was like, the next day I've got to do that. Tomorrow, the Wednesday, which was yesterday, I'm going to have to do this because I literally haven't been able to let a property, even though I've got the money and I can afford to live there, because they don't know me, I just couldn't do it. And I mean, in this time, in this difficult time we're going through, I don't know anybody who's going to have 2 grand spare to give 6 months up front. You know, anyway. So basically, come yesterday, that's what I had to do. I had to ring the number, and they were like, "Okay, give us 2 hours, we'll ring you back." So I started packing up the rest of, like, my PC, the rest of my stuff, and that. And you know, it was very heated yesterday. It was very upsetting because, like, I'm trying to explain to my ex, this is the process that now has to happen, and it then gets very heated between the both of us, and it's very stressing, just to even talk, you know. And they call me back and they say, right, you're going to be placed here, and you know, this is it now. You're here. It's a room over your head. It's X amount every month you pay, and that's it. Here's the address. Go there now. Like, the guy said, you have to get there within the hour. I was like, no, man. Okay, fine. So I literally grabbed all my clothes, all my items, you know, literally the toiletries, you know, and put them in a bag, got on a taxi, and went to that address, you know, which I'm not going to say where it is or anything, but it's just literally a room. Just like, man, I feel like I'm in the witness protection program, I tell you. So yeah, I've been assigned a caseworker. You're right, Captain Michael. I've been assigned a caseworker to help me with my next steps, and my next steps is basically getting a flat on my own, where I can live. You know what I mean? Without having to need, like, a guarantor or anything. How's it going, mate? I'm alive, mate. That's the best I can hope for right now. So, yeah. So I got here yesterday. I met the person who's like my caseworker and talked it over and everything, and you know, basically said, I'm gonna come round tomorrow, which is today, and see you, and we'll start the process of, you know, what your next steps are, which is basically getting me out of here, you know. Which they came round today, but they've got to come tomorrow as well for something else. So it's happening tomorrow now instead of today. But yeah. So that's this Wednesday, guys. Man, I can't wait till next Wednesday. Where am I gonna be next Wednesday? Who knows? I'm to be honest, I'm fairly confident that I'll be here less than a month. I'm fairly confident that, you know, that where I am, it's only very, very short term. But guys, you know, if you haven't got any credit history, quickly go out and get a credit card now and get some credit history, because if you don't, it will bite you in the ass. Okay, if you don't have any credit history, you'll find yourself up shit creek when you want something in life. Basically, like, don't fall victim to thinking I'm going to be okay because I'm not in debt or I've got bad credit. Okay, don't fall victim to that. You know, yeah, go out and get a credit card, but don't abuse it and get in debt, but just buy something on it, like a Mars bar or something, and then pay it straight back again. And now you've got credit history. Now that's it. They know you pay back your money that you owe. Because if you don't have a credit history, they don't know anything about you. They don't know if you're good for paying back money or not. So it goes against you if you don't have credit history, you know. So learn from my error, I guess, you know. Thinking, oh, it's fine. I won't have a problem getting a place. I don't know any money to anybody. So yeah, that's it basically. I mean, that's it today. I'm just basically here. I've got the bare essentials. And when I say bare essentials, man, I mean bare essentials, man. This is gonna be dinner tonight. Man, I'm fine. I'm all right. But I tell you what, I do live under a flight path. Can you hear the plane coming in? I can see the wheels coming down. That's how close I am. It's awesome. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Anyway, hopefully, yeah, won't be too long. Right, guys, I'm gonna go now. That's it, really. This is it. That's this week's. You know, the silver lining is that I'm under the flight path, guys. I can see the planes. You know, but yeah, next week, man, I can't wait to see next week. What is gonna happen in the first week of October, man? Everybody's talking about a lockdown as well, man. I hope to God there's not like a lockdown, a quarantine lockdown. Because that would just be, oh my gosh, I'd rather get a lockdown after I've moved. Thank you very much, if you don't mind, Boris. You know, I'll let you know, Boris, when I've moved to my new place. Then you can lock the country down, all right? And I'll happily stay there, okay? I mean, don't worry, I've got somebody here with me now. I've got my coffee mate. He's here with me. So I'm not alone. And the popular streamer Kenko is with me as well. So coffee mate. Yeah, man. I'm here with mates. You know, I've got Kenko and coffee mate. So, you know what I mean? And a doctor has just left. So, do you know what I mean? I've got the doctor's just gone. You know, I'm sure of it. Man, oh, what's that? Can I hear music? Must be Africa. Oh, I tell you, man, 1 in a million. Gotta laugh. Gotta laugh. Gotta laugh, otherwise you go potty. You lose your noodles, you know? Shit jokes. Right then. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna get something to eat and just continue watching YouTube, I guess, or Twitch, or read the books I've got. I tell you what, the books I've got, man. Actually, books I've got here, man. I learn how to fly. Man, I'll be a pilot when I leave here. I got all the PPL books here with me. Man, I'm gonna be flying out of here, guys. Okay, when it comes time for it. I am missing 2 of them, to be fair, but they're still boxed up. So. Anyway, take care, guys. I'll see you next week, all right? Bye.